Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to Concepts of Science Academy Pakistan. And I am Mr. Muhammad Ehsanul Haq. I'm MPhil Scholar at Department of Biochemistry, Government College University, Faisalabad, CEO CSA Pakistan, editor at Pak Biochem, and scout leader at Pakistan Boy Scouts Association, as well as Government College University, Faisalabad Scouts Group. Our today's topic is about data and its type. We will discuss about the data used in research and about some of its types. What are the basic types of data? Before this, we have already discussed about the definition of research, about the research process, about the types of research, different research study designs. But in this lecture, we will discuss about the types of data. As we have already discussed about the types of research that we have discussed about the basic and applied research, qualitative and quantitative research, as well we have discussed about different research study designs based on qualitative and quantitative research, all right, and about the mixed method. So in this lecture we are going to discuss about the data and its type. So first of all, we will discuss about that what is data. All right. So data is a collection of facts such as value or measurements. We can say that raw facts and figures are name of data. If we arrange these facts and figures, it will be converted into information. So in the raw form, all the words, all the digits, all the numbers, all the measurements, observation, uh, even description of things is just named as data. If we will arrange these numbers, these words, these measurements, these observation, all these things, it will be converted into a meaningful sentence named as information. All right. So here are some types of data. So first of all, here is categorical and qualitative data. Qualitative data means quality. In the further lectures we will discuss about, when we discuss about the data management and data analysis, in those lectures uh, we will elaborate it in a very clear way. But here I am going to tell about some basic types of data, just like qualitative, quantitative data and their subtypes. So first of all, here is categorical and qualitative data, and second type is numerical data or quantitative data. As we have already discussed in the types of research about the qualitative and quantitative measures, that qualitative will depend on the quality, or it will represent the quality, while we are discussing about the quantity or quantitative data or quantitative research, or it will represent the numerical values, it will represent the numbers, it will consist of the digits. So here, if we the subtypes of this quantitative data is discrete data, it will only integer values, or continuous data. All right, it will be any value in a particular range. Here we are going to elaborate these types of data. Suppose that qualitative and quantitative data, here is a comparison of both types. So qualitative data is a descriptive information. Descriptive information means that it will describe a thing, it will describe something, while quantitative data is the numerical information or numerical values, just like numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, or like this. So here in this slide, here are some examples and characteristics of these qualitative and quantitative data. So in the overview of qualitative data, it deals with the descriptions, it will describe a thing. All right, here data can all only be observed, we can't measure it, we can only observe it, it will observe data. All right, so next we can say that it depends on the color, texture, smell, taste, appearance, beauty, all these types of this data. So here qualitative and quality, qualit 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 word from qualitative came from the qualit word from quality. So it came from the word quality. So we can say it qualitative data. In the other way, here is quantitative data. So it deals with the numbers. Data, it can be measured. Suppose that here we have mentioned about length, height, area, volume, weight, speed, time, temperature, humidity, sound levels, cost, numbers. So if we discuss it, here is a word quantit. Quantit word came from the word quantit in quantity. So it came from the derived from the word quantity. So we can say it quantitative data. All right. So in quantitative data, here are some subtypes of qualitative and quantitative data. So it may be discrete data or continuous data. In the previous slide, we have discussed about the subtypes about of data like discrete data and continuous data. So here are their examples and definition. So discrete data can only take certain values, just like whole numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. While the continuous data can take any value within a range. So that if I give you a range from 1 to 3, you can say 1.1, 1.2, 1.25, 1.26. So you can take any number within a range. But in discrete data, there will be just whole number. Suppose that discrete data can be counted while continuous data is measured. So here is a big difference in these types of data, that discrete data is counted while continuous data is measured. So for example, here are some examples of qualitative and quantitative data. In this example, here is uh, picture of tiger. So you can see in the qualitative data, he has brown and black color, he has long hairs, he has lots of energy. So we can just observe brown and black color, long hairs, lots of energy. While in the quantitative data, there are two things, discrete data and continuous data. In the discrete data, we say that he has four legs, he has two brothers. We can't say that he has 3.5 legs or he has 2.6 lakhs. Or if I discuss about the number of students in the class, I will say that there are 30 students or 31 students. I will never say that there are 30.5 students. So these are examples of discrete data. While here is example of continuous data, like your weight. Weight might be a continuous because it might be 400 pounds or 401, 401.5, 401.6. So it might be in a range. Suppose that he is 3.5 foot tall. Your height might be in centimeters and millimeters in a range. So it's also continuous data. So here are now some types of qualitative data. Qualitative data, we have already said that it's descriptive data, or it will describe a thing. So here are two subtypes. First one is nominal data and the second one is ordinal data. So here, first of all, we will discuss about the nominal data, a type of categorical data in which subjects fall in unordered category. Nominal data is unordered data, while your ordinal data is ordered form data. So nominal data is unordered category. Suppose that types of bicycle, you can say that mountain bike, road bike, BMX, and any other types of these bikes, motorbikes or motorcycle, bicycles, or cars or any other vehicle. So smoking status, it might be a smoker or non-smoker. So these are two options. But here in ordinal data, a type of categorical data in which order is important. Suppose that your degree, class degree, so is first class, uh, 2 ratio 1, 2 ratio 2, third class or fail. You can say that you are metric student, you are ninth, 10th, first year, second year, or you can say that the types of levels of cancer in a person. So first level, second level, third level, You can categorize your disease level of your diseases in a person. So it also an ordinal data. So suppose that opinion of a student, you fill different types of forms that agree, highly agree, disagree, highly disagree. In the same way, here are opinion of students about stat class or any subject. So very happy, unhappy, neutral, happy. So these are in an ordered form. So now here we will discuss about the sources of data, that what might be the sources of our data. Different sources that might be published or unpublished documents, government magazines, personal diaries, memories, letters, or internet data. All right. So suppose that data may be obtained from some internal sources, some external sources, surveys, experiments. You can take it from already written things just like magazines, personal diaries, internet, or you can measure it or you can collect it from real time things like surveys and experiments. So these were some types of basic types of data. So here I'm going to discuss some other types of data with you. Suppose that observational data. So you will observe some things in during your research. It will be observational data. So it can be created. Suppose that you are standing at an airport and you want to measure the air pressure on runway when a plane will land. So you observed or measured it. So it's not necessary that when the second plane will come, same conditions will be followed, or there will be same weather conditions or same other conditions. So air pressure may vary. So in the second type, we will discuss about the experimental data. Experimental data will be obtained from experiment, from the results or measurements of your experiment. It can be recreated if it is lost. So the third type of our research data will be simulatory. It came from simulation. In this type, we use computer system and we use our natural phenomena and we give a prediction. Suppose that we measured air pressure in an area and we said that there might be there might be rain in this area, or there might be dusty airs and all these things. So we are giving the weather conditions just depending on the specific parameters of nature. So the last type will be derived data. In this data, we will combine the two different factors and we will drive a third factor. So that I say that the area of a city and population of the city, these are two different factors. Area is a different thing and the population is a different thing. So if we discuss it and we will combine it, I can drive a third thing, that the number of people living per square kilometer of their city. All right, so it's a third thing that I drive from two factors. So it was all about the data, its subtypes, and about the research data. So hope so it was helpful for you. Here is the end of this lecture. Hope so it was helpful for you, and in the next lecture we will discuss about the types of about the introduction to research paper and types of research paper, and after that we will switch towards the scientific write-up. So don't forget to follow and subscribe CSA Pakistan. Take care. Allah Hafiz.